Good morning students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter which is algebraic expressions and identity. Okay, so let's start. In 7th standard I taught you this chapter along with the addition and subtraction of the algebraic expression. Now in 8th standard we will deal with the multiplication and division of the algebraic expression along with the identities. Okay, we will learn how do we use algebraic identities, fundamental concepts. I'm going to make you revise the previously taught concepts, which is fundamental concept. Okay, constant, a symbol which has a fixed value is called a constant. Their value can never be changed. That is why we are calling it a constant. A variable. Variables are the symbol which can be given various numerical values is called a variable literal. Variable or literal, both are same, and these are the variables to which we assign some of the values, and their values will change accordingly. ठीक है. Teaching you with the help of this example. Suppose this is a circumference. C is equals to 2 pi r. Here you can see this 2 can never be changed. 2 तो 2 ही रहेगा. We are calling it a constant. As you all know, the value of pi is 3.14 or either 22 by 7. It cannot be changed. That's why we are calling this pi and 2 as constant. Whereas when we put the value of r, the value of c is correspondingly changing. That's the reason we are calling it a variable. Okay, let's see this. Here you can observe the difference. When I was changing the value of 1, radius was equals to 1, the value was of circumference was 2 pi. When I change the radius value to 2, circumference is now 4 pi. When I change the radius value 3, the circumference is now 6 pi. So by changing the value of radius, we are changing the value of this circumference. Hence we are calling it variable. Variable means a number that can be changed, a value that can be changed. Okay, whereas you can see the constant pi, the pi is written here. You cannot see any difference in pi, so we are calling it a constant. Whereas the 2 is same in all these equations. Whenever the constant and variables are kept together, these are called terms. Okay, and when a number of terms are kept together with the help of operations like subtraction, addition, multiplication and division, these are called algebraic terms. ठीक, algebraic expression, sorry. Suppose this is you can see here it is an algebraic expressions. The different terms are separated with the sign of addition and subtraction. I must tell you one thing, that in algebraic expression the terms can never be separated by your multiplication and division. Telling you why in later part of the monomial are those expressions having only one term. Binomials are those having 2 terms. Trinomials are those expressions having 3 terms, and multimonials are those terms which are having 2 or more than 2 terms. You can see here the algebraic expression is this, and why we are calling it monomial. As I told you that the algebraic terms can never be separated with the multiplication and division sign. ठीक है, अगर देखो इसमें अल्टीमेटली देखा जाए 7x², तो बीच में तो एक मल्टीप्लाई माना जाएगा. We can write this expression like this way, putting a multiply sign in between -7 and x², putting a multiply sign, then y². So if I can see, there will be so many terms. and I taught you that the terms will never be separated by the multiplication and the division sign. Okay, तो इसको ये हमारा गलत हो जाएगा. दिस विल नेवर बी अ टर्म, दिस विल नेवर बी एन एक्सप्रेशन. ठीक है, ये हमारा एक टर्म होगा. ठीक है, एंड हियर यू कैन सी हियर वी आर हैविंग टू टर्म्स forming an algebraic expression. That's why we are calling it binomial, because it was having two terms. Here you can see there are three terms. We are calling it a trinomial. Here we were having four terms. We are calling it a multimonial, because two and more than two terms is called a multimonial. Okay, that's what I was telling you about. Multiplication and division do not separate the term of an algebraic expression. Mark it in your mind. This will be followed throughout the algebraic expression. Thus, minus x square y cube is one term, while minus 7x square plus y cube is two term. टर्म्स हमेशा सिर्फ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन से ही अलग किए जाते हैं. मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन से टर्म्स अलग नहीं होते हैं. ठीक, नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट द फैक्टर्स. बेटा आई टॉट यू प्राइम फैक्टर्स. फैक्टर्स क्या होते हैं? ईच ऑफ द क्वांटिटी आइदर इट इज कांस्टेंट और वेरिएबल, लिटरल एंड वेरिएबल्स आर सेम, मल्टीप्लाइड टुगेदर टू फॉर्म द प्रोडक्ट. दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं कि हमारा प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हो, इज कॉल्ड द फैक्टर्स ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. अब सपोज ये एक हमारे पास एक इक्वेशन है. ठीक है, ये हमारी किन किन चीज़ों से मिलकर बना हुआ है? -7x स्क्वायर y क्यूब. ठीक है, दैट्स वाई वी विल कॉल ऑल दीज थ्री थिंग्स एज इट्स फैक्टर. इसके फैक्टर्स कैसे कर सकते हैं? देखो, -7 हो सकता है इट्स फैक्टर. इट कैन ईजली बी जिन जिन नंबरों से ये डिवाइड हो सके, ऑल दोज नंबर बाय विच दिस नंबर कैन बी डिवाइडेड इज कॉल्ड इट्स फैक्टर. -7 से इट कैन बी डिवाइडेड x, it can be divided y, it can be divided x square, it can be divided x, y square, it can be divided y cube, it can be divided x into y, it can be divided x square into y square, it can easily be divided x square y cube, it can be divided x y cube, it can be divided. If I say x 5 3 2, can it be divided? No, it cannot be divided. So all those number by which are given term can be divided is called its factor. A constant factor is called the numerical factor. अगर हमारे constant number का कोई factor, suppose there is a number which is 21, it can be divided by 3, whereas 7 it can also be divided by 21. So the factor of 21 is 3 and 7. Here any factor containing only literal is called literal factors. Any expression which is having only variables are called the variable factors. Here you can see in this x -7xy square, the numerical factor is -7x. It can be divided by x, it can be divided by y, it can be divided by xy, it can be divided by xy square. Okay, constant term, the term of an algebraic expression which is having no variable or no literals is called the constant term. Here you can see this expression, each one of them is having certain variable. इसके पास x है, इसके पास x square y cube है. Here the -7 was not having any variable, so it is called an constant term. While in expression 9x5 minus 3x square plus 11 by x cube, here you can see none of the term is having no variable, so it is having no constant term. Coefficient, any factors of a non-constant term of an algebraic expression is called coefficient of the remaining factors of the term. बेटा coefficient क्या होता है? As I see this example, in particular the constant part is called the Look at this. Consider the expression 7p cube q square minus 5p square q minus 3p plus 2 in the term minus 5p square q. The numerical coefficient is, इस टर्म में numerical coefficient will be minus 5. Literal coefficient, okay, literal coefficient क्या क्या होगा इसमें, variable coefficient क्या क्या है इसमें, p square q, कोफिशिएंट ऑफ p स्क्वायर. अब p स्क्वायर के लिए कोफिशिएंट क्या क्या हो गया, -5q. द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ 5p इज 5 और p को छोड़ के क्या क्या बचेगा यहाँ पे, एक और p एंड q एंड अ माइनस साइन. द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ -q इज माइनस, removing this minus and this q, whatever we are left with 5p square. Okay, so whenever I told you to whenever I asked you to tell me the coefficient of given certain variable or constant, in that case leaving those variable or constant which I asked for, others whatever is left will be the coefficient of that particular term. Okay, now as here you can see no coefficient is written before any variable, then coefficient is always taken as 1. Any of the variable which is not having any coefficient, you will give them 1 as their constant. Like and unlike terms, the terms having same literal coefficients are called like terms, whereas those which are not having same coefficient term, literal coefficients, are unlike terms. Here you can see x square yz, x square yz, x square yz. Okay, here all the terms are same, all the variables in each of the terms are same in the expression, so this is the like term. Whereas you can see here it is given ab, here it is given a square b, here it is given ab square, all three are different from each other, then it is called an unlike term. Polynomial. Polynomial expression is any algebraic expression if the power of the variable involved in it in each terms are non-negative integer. Any expression which is not having a negative power is called a polynomial. ठीक, the power must be non-negative. Polynomial in case of one variable, जब हमारे पास single variable होगा. Look at the example 7 minus 3x. Here the polynomial in one variable, variable एक ही है. Here you can see variable एक ही है, t सब जगह. Here you can see variable is 1, p हर जगह है, कोई दूसरा अल्फ़ाबेट तो यूज़ ही नहीं किया. Here you can see variable x है in all the places, whereas here the variable is x in all the places. Okay, when I talk you about the degree, the highest power given to any variable is called its degree. In case of x, here it was having a power 1, so this number is a polynomial of degree 1. Why it is polynomial? Because it is not having any negative sign. Here you can check all the variable. Here the variable was not having any negative sign, so it is a polynomial in t of degree 2. Highest power given is 2. It is having 3x. Here you can see x is at the denominator. Whenever this x goes up, it will receive a negative sign, which is a -1, because it is not having any power, so we are giving it 1. 5x square minus 3 by x plus a6 is not a polynomial. Why it is not a polynomial? Because it will receive a negative sign, and I told you earlier, any expression which is polynomial must not have a negative power. Okay, talking about the degree is 2. 2 is the highest degree. Okay, 3 terms are given, so it is a trinomial. Now polynomial in 2 or more than 2 variables. Here you can see an expression which is having more than one variable, excess of powers. Okay, in this case, first I am going to tell you why it is a which one is polynomial. I am going to decide why. Here I am not having any number, any variable which is having a negative sign, so it is a polynomial. Now it is decided, it is a polynomial. Here a q is at the base, at the denominator, so it will go up and it will receive a negative sign, so it is not a polynomial. Talking about this one, if I ask you about the degree, here 3 is high, here 3 is high, so you are getting confused. In this case you will add the powers, exponents ऐड किए इसमें. 3 + 2 5, 3 + 2 5, 3 + 1 4, 1 + 1 2. So here the highest number is 5, so its degree is 5. Okay, and how many terms are it is having? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it is a monomial, it is a multimonial algebraic expression. Okay, addition and subtraction of algebraic expression I taught you in 7th standard can be done in horizontal method, whereas in vertical method also, or you can say column method. Vertical method is called the column method. You all need to do the examples of this chapter. The examples of this chapter are going to come unit test 2. Along with this, I am going to make you solve the exercises also. Look at this exercise 10.1. I hope you can do this question number 1. Here you need to find which one term is binomial, monomial or trinomial. You can do it in a easy way by, here I taught you earlier that the terms can never be separated by the multiply and the division sign, so it together will form a one term. It is a monomial. Here multiply and division are given, so it is also a monomial. Here addition given between the two terms, so it is a binomial. Here subtraction is given and addition is also given, so it is having 3 terms and it will call a trinomial. In this 2 terms are given separated with the minus sign, it is a binomial. Here the terms are separated, here only one minus sign is given, so these are the 2 terms which is separated by a minus sign, so it is a binomial. Look at the question number 2. You need to find which one is polynomial or which one is not. So it is easy to find. It is not having any negative sign, it is a polynomial. Degree is 4, variable is 1 variable. Here the x square, when it will go up, it will receive a negative sign, so it will be x minus 2, x minus x in, so it will not be a monomial. In this the variable is not in negative sign, so it will be a polynomial. Here x into y, whenever it will go up, it will receive a negative sign, so it will not be a polynomial. So I know that you can solve these questions in a easy way. Look at the question number 3. I think that you can solve the question number 3 on your own. Here you need to add only, and however I know I taught you in 7th standard the addition of these polynomial and algebraic expressions, so you can add these expressions on your own. Okay, so this is for today. From tomorrow I'll tell you some more and different questions. Okay, one more thing, do all the examples in your fair copy. The examples of this chapter is really very important, so do the example number 1, 2, 3 and 4 in your fair copy and show me.